In a stunning revelation that has sent shockwaves through the world of music and pop culture, a bombshell biography on Freddie Mercury has unearthed a secret that the legendary Queen frontman kept hidden for decades. According to Lesley-Ann Jones's upcoming retrospective, Love, Freddie, it appears that the iconic performer, whose life was often as flamboyant as his musical genius, fathered a daughter in 1976, a child born at the peak of his fame and success. This revelation has remained locked away for nearly half a century, only now coming to light in the form of a powerful handwritten letter. The biography is set to be released on September 5th, and it's already generating buzz for its shocking content. Jones, a renowned author who has previously penned biographies on music legends like John Lennon and the Rolling Stones, delves deep into the lesser-known corners of Freddie Mercury's personal life, shedding light on this long-held secret. According to the letter, written by the woman herself and only identified as B, Freddie Mercury was not only a father, but a deeply devoted one at that. The daughter, who is now 48, is a medical professional living in Europe and has been living a remarkably private life, much like her famous father. The revelation begins in Chapter 1 of the biography, where B writes with surprising candor, "Freddie Mercury was, and is, my father. We had a very close and loving relationship from the moment I was born, and throughout the final 15 years of his life." She goes on to describe their bond as nothing short of profound, adding, "He adored me and was devoted to me. The circumstances of my birth may seem, by most people's standards, unusual and even outrageous. That should come as no surprise. It never detracted from his commitment to love and look after me. But who is this mysterious woman who has kept her father's secret for so long?" B insists that she was raised in a loving family environment. Although she knew who her biological father was, her upbringing was far from a typical rock star offspring narrative. According to the letter, Mercury frequently visited her during her childhood, maintaining a close relationship with the girl and her family. But while the world was fixated on Mercury's musical prowess and flamboyant lifestyle, this part of his private life remained sealed away from the public eye. Even before his untimely death in 1991, Mercury's devotion to his daughter was clear. In the years leading up to his passing, he entrusted B with 17 journals, personal reflections and memories that have remained hidden until now. These journals, along with the letter that forms the core of this revelation, were handed over to Jones ahead of the book's publication, allowing her to piece together the hidden aspects of Freddie Mercury's private world. The circumstances surrounding B's birth are equally intriguing. The biography suggests that Mercury's daughter was conceived in what could only be described as an unexpected and somewhat unconventional manner. In 1976, while Freddie was away on tour, the wife of one of his close friends became pregnant. The mother, being a Roman Catholic, ruled out the option of an abortion. What followed, according to Jones, was a discreet and mutual decision between the three adults involved: Mercury, his close friend's wife, and her. One of the most striking aspects of the biography is the insight it offers into Mercury's intense privacy. While he lived his public life as a vibrant and often outrageous performer, his personal world, particularly his relationship with B and the child's mother, was lived with the utmost discretion. Even though the details of B's mother have been kept under wraps, it is reported that she passed away some years ago, leaving the full weight of Mercury's secret to remain buried until now. In another letter featured in the book, B describes her father as an intensely private individual, a trait she claims to share with him. She writes, "The life I live with my husband and our family in another country is intensely private. We want things to stay that way. We cherish our peaceful and anonymous life, and we want nothing to disturb it. Nobody needs to know who I am." Despite the bombshell nature of this revelation, it is clear that B has no interest in stepping into the limelight. Her message is one of quiet reflection and respect for the man she knew as her father, an icon who was far more complex and deeply human than the world ever realized. Freddie Mercury may have been a flamboyant showman on stage, but as a father, he was devoted, loving, and fiercely protective of his secret daughter, whose identity is only now being brought into the public consciousness. Love, Freddie, promises to uncover even more layers of the Queen legend's personal story, revealing a man who, despite all his fame and success, never stopped cherishing the most important role of all, that of a father.